Yo, what's up and welcome back to Producer Tips with me, Culture Code. This is tip number 8 and we're going to learn about how to keep your mix clean when using reverb and delays. So reverb and delay can be great, especially on vocals or leads on your drop, to really fill out the whole track and give a great atmosphere to it, but it can become a little overbearing when used too much. So we've already got a vocal loaded into the project. It's from Kara's vocal pack on Splice. You guys should definitely go check that out. There's a lot of great stuff in there. I've got a dry vocal loaded in so that we can add some effects onto it, and I'm going to show you some techniques on how to control those effects. So first of all, a main effect on vocal is always going to be a delay. So if we send a delay, let's get rid of these ones for starters. Let's create a new return track and let's add a delay on there. Let's go with the ping pong delay for now. This is how the vocal sounds on its own. Let's drag it over a little bit.
On my body, yeah.
Is there a... Yeah, 113. It'd just be better to have the whole thing in the actual tempo. It'll work a lot better then.
On my body, yeah.
Okay, so let's go for 4 and we'll open that out all the way. Dry reverb, dry wet to 100 and we'll have the feedback about 50. So to send that to there, we're just going to turn that send A up a little bit.
On my body, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good. But I'd like to tone that down a bit so that when she's singing, you know, you can actually hear her vocals come through first and then the delay in the background.
On my body, yeah.
Now you could argue that you could just turn the delay down, but I want the delay to sort of still be at a high volume after she stops singing. I don't want to keep automating that volume up and down. So what you can do is you go to the return track and add a compressor after the delay, and then you send the sidechain of that to the vocal that you, well, to whatever it is you're trying to do, you send it to that sound. And then what I usually do is I turn the ratio up, attack down, and then I'll play with the release after.
On my body, yeah.
So as you could hear, as the vocal was playing, the compressor was keeping the delay down, and as soon as the vocal stopped, it brought it back up. So now it's all about playing with the release as to when to let that delay come back up.
On my body, yeah.
I think try about that.
On my body, yeah.
Yeah, that comes in quite nice now. So that's how to do it on a vocal with a delay. Now let's get a lead in there. Sorry, let's get a lead in there, and I'll show you how to do it with reverb. So let's load in a Spire. There we go. And we'll use the pluck sound. It works great on plucks. Let's get rid of delay on that. Yeah, let's go for the Swedish House Mafia riff. Why not? They're back together. Happy days. Right, so is that right? Okay, so let's remove the reverb off the synth, and we're gonna send it to a reverb on the return track. So let's go for Valhalla Room, mix at 100%. Let's play around with the decay. So if we turn it over to the back and then turn this send up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a nice size reverb, but as you can hear, the pluck now is being lost. Sorry about that. The pluck now is being lost in amongst all the reverb that's going on. So same technique, what we're going to do is we're going to drag a compressor after the reverb, and we're going to send that compressor to the spire channel. Turn the ratio up, attack down, and we'll play around with the release again. Yeah, I mean the key with this is not to be too intense with it. You still want there to be a reverb effect, but you just don't want it overpowering, especially when you got really quite plucky leads, or leads that you want to really stand out in the mix and they're being overshadowed by all the effects going on. You still want that effect there, but you just want the lead to stand out just on top, just that little bit. So if you turn it off, especially when you add in a side chain, you should really hear the effect of it then. There we go, good old Nicky Romero. That didn't sound right. I think you gotta add the effect to the actual. There we go. So that is how I sort of keep my mixes clean when using reverb and delays. Please let me know how that went in your tracks, and if you have any more recommendations, please leave them in the comments. And please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks a lot.